This story is called The Greatest Love. I wish I had agoraphobia and I could say, it's not my fault, but I have no excuses. I sit in the old worn armchair with its bald patches, looking dumbly at the bed and bedsit walls and the cracked ceiling. Why? She had said goodbye, so discreet, and now I'm back to square one. There were others who said goodbye in different sad ways. I always felt there was a clear plastic film between me and them, a film that suffocated. Claire, the last and most beautiful of them, said, "You're very nice." And for one moment I thought she was going to shake my hand. Instead she kissed me, her lips brushing on my cheek. "You're very nice." It was a death sentence on our short love affair. An affair that started favorably. We met in a laundrette. We're reading the same book. Seemed a good beginning. Reading is my hobby. She said it passed the time. It was a garden book. She had a garden. I hadn't. Over tea at her place, I said, "Your garden is beautiful." I almost added, "like you." She said, "Thank you," and refilled my cup. We talked about gardens. She smiled. I smiled. It was good. We did all the usual things: theatres, restaurants, walks, sex. Sex was optimal. Sex was optimal, but never obligatory. We made all the right moves, the right noises, and a shared cigarette afterwards. Everything seemed fine. My landlady liked her, a good sign. My mother liked her, not so good. And so it went on. And then a short turn around the corner, the optimal turned to obligatory. It was a time for token smiles and linked hands for the benefit of the public. We went to Tenerife and tasted the sun. On a hard jeep we saw the lunar landscape of the lava plains. I liked it. We never had a single row. Good or bad sign? Then she stopped smoking. Never got drunk. Every time I lifted a bottle to my lips, I felt secret guilt. I smoked, and the smoke never went near her. I drank, but was sober. "Smoking is bad for you," she said with a laugh. "I can't kiss you like that." She stopped kissing me. I stopped missing it. The obligatory now became optional. My drinking and smoking happened. I didn't care to be lectured by a nicotine and alcohol fascist. Yeah, we still went out, did the usual things. Our friends said it was wonderful. We simpered, fingers lightly clasped, and talked about the flat that we would buy. We had become a habit. We didn't see it that way, and would strenuously deny it if someone pointed it out. Few people did. "You're more likely to die young if you have no partner," said one of her friends. "Or if you're habitually single," echoed another. They were all part of the conspiracy. We all need someone, they seemed to say. I looked on. We never did find a place, thank God. We were like teenagers groping in the back seats of some faded cinema that showed films of impossible people living impossible lives. We did it in my dingy bedsit with the piled up dirty dishes as witnesses. We did it in our damp flat where the mold on the ceiling promised new worlds. We were stuck without direction, no one to break the logjam. That is, until Eric. Eric, all hair and no brain. We met him at a friend's party. We met him as he spilled drink over Claire's new dress. Claire didn't seem to mind. She laughed. "Oops!" He smiled a drunken smile, poured her with a surprisingly clean handkerchief. He poured her where there was no beer stain to be seen. She steadied his hand. He's a rugby player, she said. Yeah, that makes it okay. And I bet to him sex was optimal, obligatory and optional. He breathed it, I could smell it off him. No books or gardens for him. What is it about him? I asked her. Nothing really. He's someone, I can talk to him, he's real. It ended there and it started with Eric. I should have felt hurt. I didn't even feel numb. Bad sign? I saw her some months later. Eric was playing at a match. 3 months together, were they wasted? We were never together, she said. You were always someone else. I suppose I was. Why was I doing this? Now sitting in my armchair, I think I know why. I get up and take off my clothes. I look, no, gaze at my body in front of the mirror. It is skinny, with no hair. But I don't care. It feels solid. It feels sexy. But not in a sexy way. It feels me. My body is warm, reassuring, wonderful. I don't need anyone. We are in love.
Of course.
Just a quick poem. This is called Happy Christmas.
Topical.
You know what it's
Perfect time.
I am seated and am served by servers who like to serve. The turkey is turkey, the mince pies are pies, but for once, me and my belly are friends. Tables before me, tables behind me, and the warmth, oh so cozy. And now, I stand outside. The hall is dark, the streets are cold, and the servers are gone to colour supplement homes. Someone, a shadow, passes by. Happy Christmas! Happy Christmas, I reply.